Hey lovelies, it's Heather. Gonna go ahead and shoot tonight's video, get it out of the way. If you're a first time viewer, I get on here and I vlog and I talk about my daily life, basically. Struggles. But, also if you're a first time viewer and you look back at my other videos and all that or whatever and you see that I have on the same clothes, it's because I live with my grandmother and she is very big about, not taking a shower every day. She thinks you shouldn't have to take one except for once a week. And then even when you try to kind of stand up to that and you end up having to do laundry more often, which is more water, which is more on the bill to have to pay, it's not good. So, and plus I've went before on my own due to my depression and just not giving a shit, taking a shower for many days or what the fuck ever, because I just get so depressed. I'm like, why the fuck am I alive? Why the fuck does anything matter? Because I'm 30 years old, I just got my license, I just started working 3-4 years ago. I've just basically been in a box my whole life, and my parents took my kid from me over a year ago. Fuck, now I'm getting a headache because I'm so stressed out. But, if you've watched my previous videos over the past few days, you'll see where I talk about this guy that I've been talking to, and I don't even know anymore. Like, that's how it always happens, is it's like, people want to get to know me, supposedly. I don't trust it. I never trust that somebody wants to get to know me. I never trust that anybody wants anything to do with me, or that if they do, that it's to hurt me. I'm trying to get over that. And I try to force myself to get over it by kind of hurrying up and like being like, okay, can I trust you completely? Which you shouldn't be that way anyways. It should take time to build trust, blah, 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 and all this and everything. But when the other person sits there and they kind of start with the I love yous and all that, you kind of hope, you wonder, and you're like, could this possibly actually be a thing? Could they actually like me, and all this. And then that's another thing too, is since I do these YouTube vlogs right now, most of the time when people are like, hey, and they want to get to know me, I'm like, for starters, go to YouTube, type in my name. Anything you want to know about me is basically up there. Like my personality, like you can see my personality, you can see the way that I go about living my life, you can see a lot about me. And I'm just like, so go there before you enter into this world of like talking to me and, and nobody takes it seriously, I don't believe. I think they take it more as a, almost like a fucking Instagram, like, let me take a selfie, or some shit like that. And so they'll just scroll through, they'll see, like the thumbnail pictures that it posts, or that it puts up itself, because I'm doing this all on my fucking phone. I don't have a laptop or a computer, I don't have Wi-Fi, I just have what is on my fucking phone, and that is it. And, so I think they just look at that, and then I think a lot of people, also are like, oh, YouTube, so that means that, whatever the fuck that supposedly means. It doesn't mean anything. You can't put me in a box. That's like being like, oh, you have brown hair, so that means that you're feisty, or that means that you're calm, or that means that, like all these, and I get that everybody is dealing with their preset, like judgments or perspectives. I get that they're coming from that, but holy shit, like I don't even know anymore. Like I'm like, can I even be with anybody? Because like I'm just awesomely and oddly me. I'm just who the fuck I am. And so this guy's been talking to me for like a week and a half, 2 weeks or whatever. And I've been trying to play it cool and like not get over thrilled and excited, but also at the same time I can't fucking help myself. I'm like a little kid. So I'm like, yay, like, oh my god, and everything. And I told him about my daughter, that I have a daughter. And he was like, oh, okay, and he was like, he acted like it was no big deal, and so that is supposed to be a good sign, supposedly. But right now I'm like fucking beyond pissed at him. Like I'm trying not to be. And I'm really like, it's like there's a part of me that's not. And I should listen to that part, and I know that I should, but I just fucking can't. Like, because there's been so many red flags. So it's like, yeah, it's like, as much as, yeah, it's like also no, it's like, I can't, I mean, I tried, I'm trying to be nice, I'm trying so fucking hard to be nice right now. And what I mean by being nice is just not like cussing him out and being like, listen here, you beep, beep, and just like, because I've done that before with plenty of other people. I've had a rough life. I'm going based upon what I know. The things that he has said and done are the same things that other people have said and done, and then it didn't work out. So it's what is it, a prerequisite or whatever? I think I don't know if that's the right word or not. But anyways, it's kind of like I go based upon what the fuck I've been through. And then that's the thing too, is he wants to sit there and be like, oh, I've never been in any type of relationship, supposedly. Or if he has, he just like briefly dated somebody or something. And I'm just like, I don't think you're ready for this. Like, this is a lot. Do you understand what you are walking into? And then that's the thing, is he's like, yeah, at first, it's like he's playing back and forth. It's like, 1 minute he's like, yeah, he's like, I love you, and I want to be with you and all this shit and everything. And I'm just like, yeah, okay. And I'm like, well, I really like you too, and I really care about you too, and I really, I'm like, but, because he doesn't live here, I'm like, but, big, huge but. I'm like, if we ever meet each other, if we ever even get to the point that we meet each other, it's just going to have to, that first time we hang out is not going to be like the 90 days to fucking wed, and like, oh, first 90 days seeing each other, we gotta get married. No, this is going to be a visit. This is going to be a, do you really like me? Do I really like you? Can we really handle each other, like, situation? And probably even the second time would be like that. Do you like me? Do I like you? Can we handle each other? Are you sure? Like, because I don't know what he has in his mind of who the fuck I am, And that's the thing, too, is I'm trying to, like, pull out of him when I have talked to him, is I'm trying to be like, dude, who are you? Tell me who you are. Stop playing mind games. Stop being cute about everything. Stop laughing and giggling and all this and everything. Stop being a boy, basically, and just tell me what you think you want, like, and tell me what you're willing to do for what you think you want. And, there's just been a lot of, I don't know, shit, basically. Then that's the thing, too, is like, signs, and supposedly everything is a sign, if you open your mind up to it, blah, 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 and all this shit and everything. So right after fighting with him, I'm listening to music, and the fucking song Sunflower by Post Malone, and who the fuck ever else, if somebody else is on it, is on, and I'm just like, shit, because that's something dealing with past relationship with me, and I'm like, no, and I'm like, no, because right before it, I was like, am I just supposed to be with this person that I've known for 15 fucking years, but I can't get them to get on the same train as me, to be with me, and so I gave up, and now since I give up, now this, and I'm like, nah, it's just coincidental, it's just a song, blah, blah, blah. Then the other song is, Ariana Grande, Problems, I got one less problem without you, it came on, and I was kind of like, that's where I'm at right now, that's where I'm at, because you're making yourself a problem in my life when you don't know what the fuck you want. You don't talk to somebody outside of the fucking place that you live, outside of the fucking country that you live, if you have no intention of ever going to be with them. I'm sorry. I mean, I know that you do that, like, if you're looking for, like, some type of fucking, just fucking around type shit and everything, and maybe that's what he's looking for, and if that's the case, then why the fuck can't he just admit to it? God, I feel like I'm being such a bitch, but holy shit, I'm mad. I'm mad because he doubted me. Like, you don't come to me and doubt me. You don't fucking do that. That is something you do not do with me. You don't doubt me. I do not fucking like it. Nobody likes to be doubted. Nobody likes to be treated like shit. Nobody likes to be disrespected. And you don't fucking doubt me. Like, I'm sitting here and I'm having to claw and, like, just claw my way into, having a decent time, I guess you'd say. Shit, it's dark as fuck out here now. But, I have to, like, work really hard at everything that I've acquired and everything that I do, and I'm not saying that other people don't and haven't. But I'm saying I don't need some other negative asshole in my life that is going to doubt what the fuck I am capable of, basically. I've had enough of that. My whole family, my whole life has doubted anything I would ever be capable of. And if I would have kept listening to that, then I would not even have my license right now. I'm having to get away from people that are negative and that cannot believe in me and cannot be supportive towards me and supportive towards my dreams, and then for them to sit there, because this guy, and be like, oh, it's my dream, I mean, he didn't say that, but to be kind of like, oh, it's my dream, like, he has confused the shit out of me, basically. At one point in time, he told me that he would never want to come live over here, and I was like, okay, and I was like, this is kind of my home, and I wanted, like, my plan years ago, but plans change, was, me and my daughter, when I still had my daughter, we were going to move to a different state over here. And I was looking into it, and trying to find a permanent residence, and, then him being like, I wouldn't come over there. I mean, he made it sound like he wouldn't come over here, basically, if his life depended on it, probably. But then again, I don't know. And then he kind of asked me one day, and I think to his surprise or his shock, he was kind of like, so would we live over here? And I'm like, I don't know. Because over where he lives, I don't know their culture. And what I've looked up of it, I'm kind of like, I will be in jail by the end of the second week. Like, I will do something wrong, probably. But I don't know if it's as bad as what the internet, of course, makes it seem, and I can't get him to, like, I don't know, like, he's not even talking to me about it, so it makes me feel like he really doesn't want me anyways, at all. But it's like, there's a lot of catcalling, supposedly, that goes on where the fuck he's at, and, like, I have problems with authority figures, and I have problems with men, and so yeah, like, that's all there is to it. And even though it's like work on it, it's like, I've lived over here where everything's supposed to be fair even though it's not. Everything's supposed to be equal even though it's not. And so for me to go someplace where things may not be fair, ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna work. And so I was like, okay, if, and you dream big. If you can't dream big about stuff, then, it's like, just kind of this, I don't know, this shit show. Life is just this shit show. And that's all it'll ever be if you never even try to dream big and you never even try to pursue things. And that's what I'm learning, is I'm learning that I have to pursue things basically solely. Like, I'm not going to get any help, with pursuing things. And so I'm trying to figure that out, dealing with my own life, my own circumstances, and everything, and just being like, yes, I've never had support in my whole fucking life. Yes, everyone around me thinks I can't do any fucking thing. Yes, everybody makes fun of me and talks shit about me. Yes, blah, 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 what the fuck ever, and I'm having to get over that. And then to meet him and him be like, oh, I love you, and and all this, and I really love you, and all that shit. And I'm just like, okay, and I'm just like, yeah, okay, and I'm like, okay, so what's your plan? You know, and him kind of be like, oh, it's very difficult, you know, and I have no plan, basically, you know, and like, what? You know, like, do you hear yourself? Like, you have no plan, you know. And that's another thing too, is maybe though, maybe he's wanting the typical plan of what, you know, most people I guess would expect in a situation like this, which is like, you know, I'm supposed to go out and get a job right now just for the sole purpose to go over there and visit him, just for the sole purpose to just marry him, hurry and marry him, and that be it. You know, and it's like, no, I have other shit. I have other shit I have to take care of. I have other responsibilities. And I know. I've been in relationships and they go 1 and 2 and 3 years and everything still fucking falls apart and people still get fucking divorced. I have been married once. I'm not divorced yet. I gotta get that shit taken care of. That has nothing to do with him to a degree, but it kinda does if me and him were to get married. But holy fucking shit. Like, I got shit to do. I got stuff to take care of. I gotta do me, you gotta do you, you know, like, but we also gotta harmonize and make it come together and make it work. And if he can't even, out the fucking get go, as we say, you know, out at the beginning, try to make things fucking work on a level of just fucking like agreeing upon things and, you know, talking about things, like in a certain way and stuff. I don't know. And maybe I'm too fucking particular. I don't know. Maybe I'm too fucking picky for a relationship. I have no idea. I'll be honest. I don't know. I don't know. I'm ready to be in a relationship. I'm ready to be committed to somebody and I'm ready to love them for the rest of my life. But at the same damn time that I'm ready for all that shit, is somebody ready for all this shit? Because I am a load of crap, basically. And I hate to say that, but I'm saying it like in a joking way because I know I'm damaged. I'm damaged goods, you know? And so it's like, you have to be able to handle that. And it's a lot. And I know it's a lot. That's the reason I don't go out to people and be like, hey, sexy, and hit on people and try to lure them in, you know, and, you know, pull them in and be like, hey, baby doll, you know, and you really want to be with me? And, well, if I don't do that shit. Because I want somebody to want me for who I actually am, not for what they think I am, and not for what they daydream that I can be. But I'll be damned if I'm gonna sit here and have somebody fucking doubt me, you know, and be like, oh, it's difficult. Nah, shit, Sherlock. Everything is difficult. I about said dickifult. I'm so mad. Oh, I'm so mad because I don't fucking need bullshit in my life. I don't need uncertainty. I don't need to hear how difficult it's going to be like I'm a child that doesn't understand difficulty. Maybe he thinks if he tells me that it's going to be difficult, maybe I'll stop crying as much as I have, and maybe he thinks it'll, like, oh, well, you're just gonna have to deal with it and suck up your emotions and it's going to be difficult. I can't, I can't. I bottled up my emotions when I was a little girl because I had to. I can't bottle up my emotions anymore. I have to express them. You can't handle it? There's the door. You know, like, I can't be any more plainly, simply put than that. But I don't want to make this a long video. I'm coming up on 20 minutes, so I'm going to end it here. I hope everybody is doing good. Keep putting your best foot forward. Take care of yourself. All that good jazz. If you need somebody to talk to, hit me up on my Facebook Messenger and I will talk to you. Or you can try to find me on one of the aminos. I'm not going to give a list of which ones I'm on because I done had somebody trying to fucking harass me about that. Which is probably somebody just trying to fucking stalk the shit out of me around here that hates me because they're wanting attention and I'm not giving it to them anymore or some shit. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't understand. And if life is really as hellacious as it sometimes seems, then I can't guarantee that I know why the fuck any of us are here either. But if you need somebody to talk to, I will try to talk to you, you know, or I won't try, I will. But, I can't guarantee I have the best, but the best advice or anything like that, but I try. I'm here, So I hope everybody's doing good. Keep putting your best foot forward. And I'm going to let you go, and I'll talk to you later. Take care. Bye.